This is Tracey from GiftBasketAppeal, and I'm going to show you a quick and easy technique using this Martha Stewart Corner Punch. So let's get started. This corner punch was gifted to me by my friend Melanie, and it is so pretty. Look at how pretty that looks. That design is really nice, and let me show you how it's meant to be used. You flip this out here on the sides, and you can punch these really pretty corners. I'm going to use it like this so I can see it. I'm just putting it right in the corner there. Let me just turn it to you so you can see. I'm just going to punch it out like that. Look how pretty that looks. Let me see if you can see that. I need to put it up against a piece of paper here. Look how pretty that is. So that's how it's meant to be used. And so let me just go ahead and punch out a couple of corners. I might as well go ahead and do the whole thing. This is beautiful for enhancing your cards. And someone suggested that I keep the edges of my corner punch, these little edges right here, which I think is a really good idea because you can use them to enhance your corners on your cards or your little embellishments. So look, if you just happen to have a card and you want to enhance it, you just glue the little corners on here. So you can always save every single piece and utilize it for something else. So that's right up my alley. So I can't remember who told me about that, but it's such a good idea. Okay, so I was playing around with making some embellishments, and I said, you know what, let me see if I can make this corner punch do something else. So I'm just going to close the flaps of this. And then I thought, I have so many of these little papers, and what happens if I just kind of put it into my corner punch just straight down like this, and then just punched it out. So you see how I'm doing it? Just straight on. And so look what happens when I do that. Okay, good way to use these. Let's see, I'm going to just take, well, you know what, I'm going to leave that hole in there. But remember all those little strips that you have? Because I could always cover that up with something else. Let's see. Let me show you the other side here. Just like that. Let me see if I can center it this time. I don't think the other one was centered. Look how pretty that is. So it makes this nice little label. Let me just show you. I'm just going to line it up on here. Now imagine you can use these for your cards to put, you can stamp directly on it, or you put another little label on there for your sentiment. Let's see what else we can do here. Let me show you this one. So all those strips that you have, you can give it a nice little edge, nice little border there. So I'm just pushing it straight down and I'm pressing. So quick and easy. So I had so much fun playing with this, I had to show you. So I don't know if this is an original idea, if someone else has figured this out. I might be late to the party, but I thought, you know what, someone is going to be learning this for the first time. I'm just going to stick this one in. So imagine all those little pieces of paper that you have. Why not make these little fancy borders? Just that little thing. I hope some of you may have the corner punch. I'm hoping that this can work with any of the corner punches. Let's see. Look at that. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So you got all these little things you can do with these. Let me show you some others that I made. I really got carried away with this. Look at that. You could stamp directly on it. You can take longer pieces and match them with shorter pieces. Let's see. Here's one that I did using this brown. The other side is white, but look at that. Look what you get out of those. So cute. You can put them on your cards, on your tags. You could do them short or long. Here's one of those other ones. And then you can actually enhance some of your embellishments. I was having fun with some of my labels here. Like this pretty little embellishment. You can layer it, and now you've got that. I would probably put some stitching, but just showing you another way to use your little pieces of scraps that are in your stash. Let's see what this one looks like. Not really, but just to have fun playing around with these. So these little shapes here came from a Dollar Tree sticker, and I like the shape of the sticker, so I made a template for it, and then I cut it out. So just another sign, another thing you can do. Here's one of those that I used a corner punch, and then the other side I just made a little banner. And so now you've got that. Just giving you ideas. Here's one that I did in a dark blue cardstock. And if you want, you can layer them. And look what you've got now. Look how pretty that is. Could you imagine all of the different ideas with these? Yeah, just mix them up, match them, see what you can do with them. Oh, look at that. Turn it that way. And I could cover up this hole with a little word label or whatever, sentiment. Here's another one I did in the blue polka dot. Because we always have these little strips in our stash, and sometimes you're like, what do I do with them? So now I'm going to add all these for my card. I can just sit and make a bunch of these. Yeah, I really got carried away with this. I can make a ton of these, put little labels on them, and add them to all my cards for different occasions. I just want to show you the level of stuff you can do. Here's another one, longer strip, right? So if I want to cover up that hole, just pair it up with one of the shorter strips, like that. You know, mix and match, whatever you want to do. Here's a paper that I haven't really used, but then when I put the punch on it, it's just a regular striped paper. And when I put that punch on it, look what it does. It turns into something else rather than just having just a straight strip of paper. Here's a longer one. I hope this is really inspiring you. So I just wanted to come on and give you a couple of ideas for using those scraps. I hope this helped you. I was looking this up to see where this came from. I looked on Amazon. I couldn't find it. It didn't have a specific name. So I just looked up Martha Stewart Corner Punch. And there were corner punches, but nothing that looked like this design right here. So if you know what corner punch this is or what name it is specifically, go ahead and leave it in the comments. And let me know if you have corner punches in your stash. I'm loving this, the corner punch and using these. So I have a few more punches. I want to see what else I can do with them. So hopefully I can, as I learn to do new things or new techniques, I can share them with you. So I hope this was helpful to you, and I will see you real soon. Bye.